Yo, what up? This is Don,
Is Emily here?
and we are the Soul Brothers, and today we're back with another versus video. We're going to do the Nike Kyrie 2 versus the Under Armour Curry 2. Let's hop in on it.
Okay, let's start off with the traction, like always. So, which traction did you like better?
The traction I liked better, but not by a whole lot. It was pretty close, but it is the better traction is the Kyrie 2.
Yep.
And one of the main reasons is how they use the traction. It's kind of your standard multi-directional herringbone and some other multi-directional patterns, but it wraps around. They got outsole curvature, and it wraps around the outsole, and they have a big pivot point in the center of the forefoot, which is so nice. You can spin, and it's nice. I haven't felt another shoe with that.
Yeah, I think every shoe should have that.
Yeah, me too. It's awesome. And then, what about the Curry 2s?
Yeah, the Curry 2s, they were really nice. It's just you just have to wipe a lot more than the Kyrie 2s. The Kyrie 2s, you don't have to wipe at all, really. So yeah, if you're playing on a clean court, they're both really nice. You don't have to wipe at all, obviously, because it's clean. And you stop on a dime, you know. But the points that are better for the Kyrie 2, like Don mentioned, are the outsole curvature, the ball point, and you don't have to wipe a lot.
Yeah.
So the traction does go to the Kyrie 2s, but the Curry 2s are also a good option for traction.
Very good traction. All right, let's move up from there to the cushion.
Okay.
And we have two firm-ass cushions. Hella
Yep.
firm. So which cushion did you prefer?
I don't really care too much about the cushion because they're both similar, and
Right.
they're pretty much the same to me. The Kyrie 2s have a zoom unit in the heel, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so the Curry 2 is full-length charge foam, which is Under Armour's newest foam, newest cushion that they're using. It's also in the Clutch Fit Drive too. And then the Kyrie 2 is just like a standard type of EVA Phylon midsole with a heel zoom unit that is basically non-existent. They could be telling lies because I don't feel it at all.
Yeah.
You know, so I personally would give a slight edge to the Curry 2. It just seemed a little softer, but overall we're just going to give them a tie. They're both really firm. If you like court feel, responsive cushion, not feeling like you have much under your foot, they're both really good for that. You know, small guards, people who like to do a lot of cuts and stuff and feel explosive.
But the insole on the Curry 2s was a little better. I feel like it was a little bit. It felt like memory foam, you know.
Yeah.
But the Kyrie 2s, they were just ortholite insole. So, yeah.
So hopping into the fit, you want to elaborate on the Kyrie 2?
Okay, so the Kyrie 2, they were a really nice fit, but I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't perfectly made for my foot for some reason, right? But on the Curry 2, on the other hand, it felt like it was made for my foot, you know? The fit was amazing, and it felt like it was very streamlined for my foot, you know? It's kind of weird, but...
Yeah, me too. Right when I stepped into the shoe, it just felt like it was molded for my foot as well. Keep in mind, we both have narrow feet, so if you have a wide foot, maybe it might be different for you. So keep that in mind. But one of the best fitting shoes of the year, and one of the best fitting shoes I've had in a long time. Really impressed with it. And the upper is really, really minimal and thin. So it really feels, you can really feel it wrap around your foot, and it's not super hot. It feels sleek and everything. So the win for the fit is actually going to go to the Curry 2.
Yeah, and also another thing is the Curry 2 is a lot lighter than the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So for materials in the Curry 2, in the front of the shoe, the forefoot, we have like a synthetic. And in the back of the shoe, they have a speed form. So it's kind of like a softer textile. Materials were pretty good in the Curry 2. I wasn't mad.
Yeah. I thought I wouldn't like the front of the shoe because it was synthetic, but it was soft, and it didn't really get in my way, you know. It wasn't pinching it or anything like that. The Kyrie 2s, on the other hand, it's one of the materials that I really don't like, and it's a hyperfuse construction. So it's basically, so what the Kyrie 2 hyperfuse material is basically a mesh glued to a textile upper, and it's glued the hell down, so it's really stiff. There's really no ventilation or airflow through it, and I don't really like it. On the back of the Kyrie 2s, there was a composite mesh. It was really soft, and I actually really enjoyed the materials, but I didn't like the forefoot material at all.
Right, and then on the Kyrie 2, they implement a strap, a midfoot strap, which doesn't do a whole lot. It kind of seems like it's there mostly for looks. I wasn't a huge fan of the Kyrie 2 upper either. The hyperfuse material is super stiff, and they also used extra glue on the toe. The toe is rock solid, you know, and the composite mesh was nice, but that's just in the ankle collar, you know.
Yeah.
So as far as materials, we're gonna give that to the Kyrie 2. Just a little bit better overall as far as materials go with the Kyrie 2. And then, which brings us to durability. Now, both these shoes seem pretty durable. The Kyrie 2s are a hyperfuse and really, it seems really well put together, really sturdy materials, really strong and stiff. So that shoe would probably last a long time. And both shoes have pretty thick tractions.
Yeah. Even though the rubber's soft.
The rubber's a little soft, but they're really thick. So, you know, they'd probably last a pretty long time. So durability, we gave it a tie.
Yep.
Right.
And then from that, let's move on to ventilation. So ventilation, I'll talk about it because Don doesn't really care about ventilation. So the Kyrie 2s, it uses a speed form material, so it's not it's not glued down a lot. So even though there really is no airflow going through the shoe, the cloth-like material kind of it gets wet and then it dries off. So I didn't really have problems with like a lot of moisture buildup in the shoe. But for the Kyrie 2s, it was really stiff and it was really glued down. There was no airflow at all, and it was really hot in the shoe. And I got mad blisters in that shoe. So ventilation goes to the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah, the Kyrie 2 has a lot of perforations too.
Yeah.
For air. And the upper itself is extremely thin.
Yeah.
Extremely thin, so that always helps for ventilation. Now for support / lockdown. For the Kyrie 2s, it was a good quality shoe, extremely good lockdown. Heel lockdown was pretty good. The support in the collar wasn't amazing. That's because the shoe is kind of built for a player that wears ankle braces. If you do wear ankle braces, it's incredible because it's super minimal and it's not overboard in your ankle. And then the Kyrie 2s were pretty nice too. It has a midfoot strap that helps out the lockdown a little bit.
Yeah, so the Kyrie 2s, I don't know, just because the Kyrie 2s had such a nice fit, overall they're really both really good lockdown and support. But since the Kyrie 2 was such a nice fit, we just gave the win to the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to what's totally our opinion. Let's move on to the aesthetics. So what do you think looks better, Don?
Kyrie 2.
Same.
Kyrie 2 is not bad either. It's chill. But I just like the Kyrie 2 looks mean. I know a lot of people don't like it, which is kind of interesting to me. But hey, everyone's got their opinion. I think it looks dope. I think it looks mean. So that's the winner for aesthetics. So I think the Kyrie 2 won by a lot.
Yeah. Both of the shoes are both made for a similar type of player, you know, like a guard, a faster type of person that likes court feel.
Yeah.
You know, but I really can't see any of the shoes going wrong. But personally, I would pick the Kyrie 2s over the Kyrie 2s for performance basketball.
So price-wise, they're both pretty similar as well.
Uh-huh.
They're not super budget, but they're also not crazy premium signature prices.
Yeah.
So price-wise, they're kind of even.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That's our versus video of the Kyrie 2 versus the Kyrie 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to continue to do versus videos, full performance reviews. Make sure you like, subscribe, stay tuned for more.
And if you guys want to see the actual performance reviews of the Kyrie 2 and the Kyrie 2, they're in the description box below. So make sure to check those out if you want to.
If you want to know a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. My name is Don.
Samuel Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace.